am back. I told you I'll be back this evening. And I was going to do a sub demonstration, but I forgot to turn my e-press on. I forgot to turn my e-press on. So, yeah. We'll just do talk and we'll do silhouette training and questions about silhouette. I did have some questions earlier today about like printing things, cartridges, oh God, on our website and in the group. So I will address those and answer those questions because those questions may help someone else. So I am going to answer those live here. All right. So let's share this out. Hello, everyone. How you doing? It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Okay, let's see. Content. How is everyone doing on this good old Friday? What are your plans for this weekend? Are we working? Are you someone where the majority of your work and your orders takes place in the evening? I mean, not in the evening, Jesus, on the weekend, because you have a regular 9 to 5. Do you handle most of your orders on the weekend? Do we have like a lot of things to finish this weekend? A light load? Have some family plans, outings with friends? What are your plans for the weekend? Hello, Tumblr ambassador. How art thou? You better get you one of these. You can't find this in the store. Can't tell I love your sounds. I don't really promote like my tumbles like that, but I love your sounds. They work for other things too. I'm gonna need you to do some other sounds like for people that don't. I know it says Tumblr ambassador, but I don't really do my tumblers like that. And I know you like tumblers, but I need some sounds for like some shirts. But oh wait, just know also you were in my prayers. Hopefully everything worked out. I'm hoping everything is working out when it comes to your car. So yeah. I don't think well, you know what? I may have to then go. So here's the thing, right? I recommend maybe reposting some of them, because if you have a lot of content, like for some reason, my TikTok feed, I've never heard them. I've definitely never seen one for or heard the ones for hoodies. And so if I have to like go through all of the content, it might take a while like to find that specific one. So what you can do is like repost them, because sometimes people won't go through all of the sounds, like if they were like really, 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 really old. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess like, yeah, see, they're older. Yeah, see? So repost them. Even though you make a playlist, I'm telling you, repost it. I learned about the power of reposting old content from MJ Harris, like on Facebook. He will go and replay a live video that he did or a video that he did like months and months later, and people act as if they've never heard it. Like, and I watch him a lot. So it's like a lot of things that I will see, but if I ever miss anything, I will say I'm not one to typically like go back and like just search all the way through. Like if I'm not looking for something specific, like he doesn't teach or instruct. So I'm not going to like look for something specific on his Facebook page, but he's always like reposting. And that's one of the things that I did like learn from him. I started doing that myself with like reposting older videos to a new audience, because they're not going to, we straw social media and we're real lazy. We don't want to go back and look, even if you have a playlist. So hello, everyone. How are you doing? Sorry, I was having a whole conversation with Joey over here. Hi, Shawnee. How art thou? Okay, I gotta stop biting my nails. Let's come over here. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I live at? It's not showing that I'm live over on Facebook. Hola, incredible greetings. Hey. Period. Hi, Phyllis. How art thou? Crystal Lamont. Hello. T. Lamont. How art thou? Hello over here. Okay. Let me go back over here. I got to figure out what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? With my... Thank you. She says, I'm good. You always provide great info. Hopefully today we're providing great info because we're going to post a lot of questions. Ooh, Deb, Fox and Cubs. Nice. New logo. We're promoting the biz. All right. Okay, there it is. I was like, wait a minute. Where is my live? Hey, Miss Parker. How you doing? Let's see. More options. Share to a group. This time we're going to do at everyone. I didn't do it earlier today. All right. I saw you on Facebook and YouTube. Yay! I think the Facebook one might be. Well, at first I got kind of scared with this one, but it may be working. I think there were some things going on with them earlier, like the past couple of days. My voice seems like it's getting scratchy. I don't know why. I don't like that. Okay. At everyone. Options group. Ooh, I have a question. For those of you guys watching on Facebook and YouTube, is my picture blurry? On one feed, it doesn't look blurry, and then on the other one, it does. Oh, no. What's going on? It looks a little blurry. I don't even know where I just shared this to because I was worried about the blurriness of it all. Not on YouTube? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. On Facebook, it looked a little funky. It looked a little funky. Hold on, let me just see over here. I'm going to go to my YouTube. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's perfect. Like it's clear on YouTube. All right. So let's get into this because I think I actually want to go home and get some rest. It's been a long week. So let's get going. Hello, everyone. I am Shakia, the professor. My voice normally doesn't sound like this. I feel like I got a frog stuck in my throat. Sounds a little raspy, but I am Shakia, the professor of HSINK365. That is our company. We are the home of the Honestly Speaking brand of products. It is where you can find that game-changing sublimation paper that will allow you to sublimate 365 degrees, 30 seconds. So if you have not tried it, I don't know what you're waiting on. If you are someone that does sublimation, even if you just buy our sample pack, give it a try. You might be pleasantly surprised. Like, I use plain paper settings, so I'm not wasting a lot of ink or utilizing a lot of ink. 365, 30 seconds, get it done faster. Oven, tumblers in the oven, 3-4 minutes is what I normally use. No butcher paper required. Minimal ghosting. So there's a lot of great benefits to it. So definitely try out our sublimation paper. All orders before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time ship out the same day. Our paper can be used with converted Epson printers, Sawgrass printers, the Epson F170, F570. So definitely check that out. We're also the home of Silhouettes Anonymous. That is where I teach you guys how to utilize Silhouette Studio as a graphic designing software. It is the program that you use like with the cameos. And I did a lot more cameo videos previously, but because I'm not really in the event space, I don't utilize them as much anymore. But whenever I do need to use them, I try my best to actually get video footage of that by going live or like just recording it. But I do still teach, how to utilize the Silhouette Cameo machines. And then, of course, 365 Creative Academy, where we help you to unlock your creativity in a wide variety of trainings. Whew, that was a mouthful. So I love to do these live videos to connect with my community, where I like to help those who are just starting out. A lot of the times you don't have access to someone with as much knowledge as I have. Once you kind of get to this point, people really monetize their knowledge and skills and things like that. And you end up having to kind of pay for it. But I like giving back. My over 20 years of experience, from designing to business to silhouette to sublimation, just about any and everything. So I like to do these live videos as basically freestyles and Q&As, and to help you where you need help at. Because like I said, I've been doing this for about 20 years or so. Sometimes it is really hard to think back to what beginners may need. And then I know there's some people that says, well, I don't know what I need to know because I don't, I'm brand new, so I don't know what to ask. But if you were struggling with something, it's like something that had you like, man, what the heck? Don't hesitate to ask. Like, you never know. Like, don't think that it's like a silly question, or like maybe just like you just don't know the answer to that. Like, everybody assume that everybody else does. Someone probably has the same questions as you. So this is a very safe space. I try to create it as a safe space. I've never really had anyone that trolled anyone in the comments or like that was coming for anyone. I mean, it's a really safe space over here. So feel free to post your questions. That's where the most value comes at in these sessions. If it's not something where I am like a pre-laid out class where I'm doing a demo, this session is fueled by your questions or your feedback, any topics that you may want to just simply hear my perspective on. So it may not be a question, but you want to hear my thoughts, my perspective on a topic. Feel free to go ahead and put that in the comment section. Give this video a like, tag a friend, just say hi. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe over there as well. Okay. All righty. Yep. Well, never mind. It looks like YouTube is back out. Facebook is back out. So, let's see. You gave me the confidence to get my designs out there, and today I did on Facebook and Instagram. Can you please send me the link or tag me or something like that? And I would love to see and support. Give you a heart, a thumbs up, a comment to help with engagement. So if you can tag me or send me the link, if you don't, you can either send it to the messenger here or click on it and go to my Instagram and, share the link with me. I would love to engage with you on your Facebook and Instagram posts and help push your content. All righty, let's see. How do you cut sublimation fabric? It doesn't stick to the mat to go through the cut. What do you mean sublimation fabric? I've never. Do you mean like Econo subs, like the fabric, like vinyl that had, because that one has a clear backing, or do you mean how to cut just polyester fabric? So you're just going to go to the store, like go to Joann's or Hobby Lobby, and you just got some fabric and you want to cut that. Is that what you're referring to? Or like Econo Subs has Econo Subs fabric. I keep saying Econo Subs. Econo Transfer has Econo Sub fabric, Econo Sub flock, and Econo Sub vinyl, which I want to use the vinyl. I'm looking to use that vinyl this weekend, or not this weekend, next week. So like the flock, I mean, again, I'm not sure. Are you referring to just a piece of flock material, or are you talking about the sticky flock? If something is not sticking, I would say like wipe down your mat. I mean, I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but I'm just going to give you kind of like in general. I would say wipe down your mat. Also use tape. I use tape all the time. I also don't know if you're using a silhouette mat or a Cricut mat. To me, silhouette mats are not, the grip on it is not that great, which is why I mainly use Cricut mats, and I just kind of calibrate them and set them up to be able to use with my silhouette cameo, so they'll cut in the right position or the right area, and then also so that it will it'll read the registration marks if I'm doing print and cut. But I don't use like their regular silhouette mats. They don't have enough stick for me, and I don't like when they cut on it. It's like you feel like little shards, like it raises up. I can't stand that. So I don't really use those, but I tape a lot of stuff down. Even with my Cricut mats, I will use painter's tape or masking tape and then just tape it down and just kind of focus on cutting in the middle. When you use when do you use subtract and subtract all? I figured it out after a while, but I like to know straight offhand which one to use when I'm in the middle of designing. So when they technically will do the same thing. Whatever is overlapped, it's going to subtract that section from it. When you're using whatever shape was on top, that goes away. Okay. If you are using subtract all, it stays there. So it will subtract it, but then you still have that piece that maybe like you want to move it away to use it for something else. Because you want to, like, sometimes people use it, they want to remove the bulk. So they want to cut the outline, but they want to keep that middle part and separate that and be able to cut it. And then that way you can kind of do a puzzle piece. The other reason why like subtract all is useful when it comes to subtraction, everything has to be on one plane, one layer. So if you have something that is like, let's say it's A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E. Yeah. It's like, wait, why does it seem like I had too many fingers? So like A, B, C, D, E, and they're ungrouped and you're wanting to cut a shape or something out of it. If it's like, okay, wait, let's see if I can do this. If you were to take all of them and center them and, okay, I'm going to put this like this. So right now, this is in front. This is the next one. Then there's this one, then this one. And then, okay, I'll put this in front like this. So technically what's in the back out of all of these would be this one. So with subtract, when you use it, it's going to take away everything except what is the bottom layer. So if you did not group that together and you did subtract, all of these would disappear, and you're only going to see the whatever was in the back, and then like it'll be cut out. So you would have to either use subtract all and then take this piece away, or you have to group all of these together and then just do a regular subtract. But that is in the 30-day training. That's what the 30-day training is for. I break down like that. You now see a visual representation of that in the 30-day training on day 4, 5, somewhere in there, I think. Somewhere in there, you will see a visual representation of that. And there is a worksheet, and it goes through like showing you there's actually this one little thing to it. There's like a ghost piece or a phantom piece. And when you go to subtract, like everything's going to disappear. And I then break it down in that class why everything disappeared, because there's like this really, really small piece that was hidden in the back. So definitely check out the 30-day training if you have not done so already. It's like Subly Flock. So yeah, if it has a plastic backing on it, then that just means that your mat isn't super sticky, and use tape, painter's tape or something to just tape it down. Happy Friday, Miss Sonia. How are you? So I actually was just thinking about you because my like me and someone was talking about like memorial type designs, and I guess the person had submitted like pictures, and so she was like, well, if I do that one, I'm going to end up doing like a film strip. And I was saying, yep, I've done that before. And I thought about the one that I end up doing for you, and that had like the film strip to it. So you were literally just on my mind today. I thoroughly enjoyed 30-day training and keep going back to it for reference. Thank you for that. All right, I saw something pop up here. Okay. Oh, that's still people commenting on the pricing challenge. Okay, so, oh man, I don't know what's going on over yonder. So some of the things that, like, while I'm waiting for you guys, still post your questions, guys. Get your questions in. Thank you, T.R. Teller, for your question. Thank you, T. Lamont, for your question. I think those were the only questions so far. Oh, wait, I think we have a question over here. What temperature do you sublimate your ceramic mugs in the oven? 350. It pretty much just, well, I use a big oven. So with that one, I don't have to go up so high because it is sealed. So I use 350. But when I was using like the convection oven, I use 365. 365, well, 370, because mine goes from 350 to 375, I think. But you can do 365 in the oven. I try not to go over 365 for anything, but my convection oven, my Oster one, it's like either 350 or 375. I couldn't do 365, but pretty much everything. Like, that's the joy of our paper, is you don't have to, oh wait, you're across the, what's they say, across the pond. So I don't think you have ours. So I can't really say, based off of whatever paper you're using, you're going to have to look at their settings. But I set mine anywhere from 350 to 375. Incredible greetings. How are you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, so unfortunately, it'll be hard for me to give you like use this setting, because I don't really know like the paper that you're using. And yeah, but like, I mean, you have to test it. This is why I recommend, like, when I do these, you'll take your mug, you'll put a design on it. If you want to make strips where it has the temp and time on it, and you're just going to wrap it around it, tape it all down, put it in there, let it go. You'll probably have to let it cool down before you can do another round of testing. But this is how I test. I put strips around them until I find the setting that works best. Do you turn your cups upside down when subbing in the oven? In my big oven, yeah. In the oyster one, it really didn't matter. But in my oven in the kitchen, yeah, I turn them upside down. I need help so bad on an image, but because I've not finished my 30-day class, I felt, oh, no. Okay, guys. So now I'm starting to see like, how you guys are thinking. If I'm live, I'm here to help, right? You're in the 30-day training. I created the student union for that. I don't want you guys to struggle. I want you guys to be able to finish your designs in an efficient amount of time so that you can complete it, you can finish the order, press the shirt, press the tumbler, and you can move on to the next money-making task. I don't want you guys to struggle. I don't want you to feel bad about not finishing the 30 days. You know how many people I help who hasn't even taken my 30 days? So you at least still support it. So never feel bad about that. Ask the question. If you are, if you're at your computer now and you want to take like a screenshot, if you have that and you want to post in the group so I can see it, so I can see like what's happening, you can post it now and I can help you right now. But never feel bad about that. Never, ever, 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 ever. I'm sorry about that. I seen you did a video 7 days ago about the same stuff I was talking about, but you did patches with it. Yeah. No, you're good. I'm told y'all I'm welcome. I'm open to questions. You're good. Hey. Hello, Melissa's crafting creations. How are you? You know what that remind me of? How you wrote hello. Okay, who? Let's see. Who's a movie buff out there? When you hear hello sounded out like that, what movie comes to mind? Hello. I read it with that movie in my head. I got the 30-day. I will be working on it starting on Monday. I currently exactly. That is my movie. Yep. Someone said it over here too. Yep. That is my movie. That's how I read. When I see it like that, that's how I read that. Hello. I only use it to print images. So, I mean, you can do, yeah, there you go. Y'all some movie buffs for real. Y'all know I'm obsessed with movies. What was I going to say? Oh, even if you use it to, I currently only use it to print. Like, yeah, taking the 30-day training will definitely get you to where you can start to create some of your own, especially text-based designs. I recommend starting with text-based designs, and then kind of moving into others and utilizing the compound paths and the subtracts and the wells and doing all of that with text-based, and then you can add on some other things, or you can bring in like JPEGs and PNGs and do traces on those. But yeah, you can definitely create a lot of great designs in Silhouette Studio. Let's see. I wish they had a hands-on tutorial in my neighborhood, where it's so hard for me even to start or get my machine out and get my computer out. You see, I have special needs child and he's into computers and such, and I feel overwhelmed with even using my machine. Oh, wow. What area are you in? What city are you in? Is there a class that shows how to create a template for an item in the 30-day training? There's actually a whole day dedicated to templates. Like, I mean, that one I kind of focus on templates that you can scan and then trace, but I have done different classes on different templates. But the 30-day training has a class for templates. If it's certain things, like let's say the tumblers, I did a video on that and I show exactly how to measure it. And then all you're doing for a tumbler template is making that rectangle. Yep. Let's see. I have a mug press. When pressing the glass cups using your paper, should I do 3 to 5 minutes, then turn it and do another 3 to 5 minutes? So what do you mean by, because it doesn't clamp the whole thing. I have never done the glass ones in a mug press. I've never done the glass ones in a mug press. I'm one where I prefer an oven. I do have a mug press, but I'm typically using that for mugs. I think the only thing I've done in it was trying to do the whole tumbler thing and do half and then do half. I don't have time for that. Turn, put it in the oven. It does it one time no matter what the shape is. So I am definitely one who does more with the oven than I do a press. So I could not tell you an exact temp and time for a mug press for the glass ones. Yay! Okay, good. Because I'm actually about to put my son's name on his hoodie. So I'm going to use your sound when I do his hoodie. Thank you. Can you give advice on designs anyone or myself has made, or should we post on your Facebook for advice? Wait, can you give advice on designs anyone or myself has made? Oh, that would, okay. So so it's like, when it comes to that, I would like to, but people can be so critical of me, and because I did this once before, right? There was someone that did a design and I was just kind of pointing out some of the things with it. And someone came on my live video and they were like, oh my God, is this what we're doing? I thought you were someone that encourages and I wasn't being like mean. I was just pointing out things in the design to say, do this, do that. And they were just like, who do you think you are? Oh, so that's what we're doing. We're going to talk about people's work and pick them apart. And I'm like, no, this is how I teach. Like, I do this so that people can see, okay, this was like this. This is a change that you can make. And homegirl came on there and she had a whole little situation about it. And I'm like, I ain't got time for this, because baby, the nice, sweetest pie Gemini side and the professional, but I'm a Gemini, okay, through and through. The other side, she not so nice, okay? So I'm like hesitant to do that, but I also don't want it to come off as if I'm saying like my designs are like it has to be like my way. So I do provide like some people, like someone last night sent me their flyer, and so I gave some critiques about like the fonts and changing different fonts and things like that. But I don't know, like I'm a little scared, because then people are going to be critical of me, thinking that I'm like if I'm a very honest person and I'm very blunt and I like what I like, and what's my preference may not be someone else's preference. And so I don't want to like discourage anyone in their work. I'm super proud of anybody that makes an attempt to actually put a design together, because you have so many people who are afraid. They won't even open up their computer. They won't make an attempt. Like, they'll get scared and they just rather go to Etsy and just use someone else's design. So anyone that even makes an attempt, I don't care if it like looks kind of crazy, I always applaud the attempt, because there's so many people that won't even make the attempt. And so I don't want to necessarily discourage, like, unless I know you. So there are people who will inbox me and ask me my opinions. So I've done it before too. And I'm like, I would kind of, I guess that would be unsolicited, opinions. And oh my God, I mean, I like it. My customer, da, da, da. And I'm just like, all right, then, cool. So I don't mind criticism. We need honest advice. It makes us better. Inbox me. Definitely inbox me. I use a mug press with 365 papers, and I do 365 degrees, 60 seconds, quarter turn, 60 seconds. And here they go saying 3 to 5 minutes. She says she do the wait. The glass mugs. So she's like, she does 60 seconds. Are you referring to tumblers, ceramic mugs, or glass mugs? Because I know ceramic mugs definitely does not work in 60 seconds. So are you referring to tumblers, ceramic mugs, or glass? Because she's asking about glass. I may have missed it, but do you teach classes on Photoshop? I was on your YouTube and saw you use Photoshop to fix some sleeves on a design. Yes, I do. So I have 2 things for Photoshop. So I have the Photoshop Essentials, where I'm breaking down all of like the essential tools for my community. As someone like people that do t-shirts and tumblers and things like that, the tools that you would normally use, like there's a lot of different tools in Photoshop that you guys really won't like ever go to because they're like for photoshopping things. But the essentials to Photoshop goes over a lot, like pretty much all of the essential tools. And then I have one where if you're not quite ready for that, one of the 2 of the most important things is how to remove objects from a picture and how to fade off. And I think I also, in that one, I teach how to adjust colors. So the one for like basic image editing, that is taught via Photoshop. Oh yeah, see, yeah, the stainless steel is different. Like, yeah, you can do that in like, you really can do it in 30 seconds. We did a test on it one day and it actually subs in 30 seconds. But she was asking about glass, like this one, like glass mugs and stuff. Different ages, oh yeah. I talk about that so much that you have to know who you're designing for. It's the honesty for me. Crafty Owl, I'm still in awe of your rainbow and how well it matched with your owl. And then the words. Actually, I'm trying to see now. Was that your regular font that you used when you did the rainbow? No, you used a different font. Yeah, you used a different font when you did that. Thank you for participating in the challenge. The next part of that, I'm going to now show so here's like with that challenge, and whenever I do stuff like that, I want you guys to see like and focus and pay attention on like the detached lines. I know most of you don't know like why you had to detach lines. You just did it because the professor said it. But I'm going to end up showing different ways where you're going to technically do those same steps. Like you're going to use the detached lines, or you're going to use like the detach and then subtract all and things like that. So you're going to realize like it's the same exact steps, but it's a different design. So thank you guys. Thank you for everyone who participated in the design challenge. Because, oh wait, is it frozen? Oh, shoot. Someone called me. Am I frozen? How long does a soccer game last? Okay. Was I right? Woohoo! Which has more vitamin C? I guess oranges. Oh no, peppers has more vitamin C. What color? Wait, what is the color? Wait, the tongue of a giraffe. Purple. Where was Einstein born? I don't know. Yep. How many eyes do caterpillars have? What? 12. Where was pizza invented? The heck kind of question is that? What is the car driven by Mr. Bean? Ooh, 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 ooh. It was a Mini Cooper. I've never seen this before. This is kind of cool. What is the largest? Ooh, yep. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Which animal can stand on their tail? Kangaroo. Shoot, that was cool. I've never seen that before. That was pretty cool. Hey, Professor. Okay. Sorry, y'all. My bad. That was kind of cool over there. TikTok has this thing with this, like it's like a little TikTok quiz. Who in the hell is that? Which player can run the fastest? I have no idea who these people are. I know, right? That was pretty cool. Well, shoot, I know that answer. What is used to make hummus? What do snakes use to smell? Their tongue. The closest planet to shit. I was wrong on that one. I don't know that one. Number of cars produced every year. 16. Woohoo! How many rings are in the Audi logo? 5. Oh, it was only 4? Oh, I'm thinking about, I guess, Olympics. I don't care about Audi. Where is the Eiffel Tower? Chihuahua. Oh, it is Chihuahua. Did not know that one. The capital of Mexico is Chihuahua. That's petty. Okay, so I don't want to play that anymore. That was cool. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm having fun over here. Y'all have a question for my... I'm sorry, y'all. They don't have that over here for me to play the game with y'all. But if you're just coming in, hello. I'm sorry. I was being silly over on TikTok. I am Shakia the Professor. It's just Freestyle Friday. I'm kind of on, just kind of hanging out with my community, chatting, answering questions. If you want to get my thoughts or perspective on anything, if you don't have like a specific question, but you want to hear my thoughts and perspectives on something, feel free to put that in the comment section. We're just hanging out probably for like another good like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, and then I'm going to get off of here and go home, and I think I'm probably, as much as I want to watch, my husband and I are going on date night next week to go see The Equalizer. So we want to catch up. Because I distinctly I know the first one, and we watched the TV show. I remember the first one, everything on it. Oh baby, like that's one of my favorite ones. The second one I can remember bits and pieces, but my husband has actually never seen the Equalizer movies. He only knows the Equalizer as in the show with Queen Latifah. So we're supposed to binge watch like those two so that we are ready. He's ready. Well, I guess I'll be ready too. I only remember bits and pieces, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be connected anyway for Equalizer 3 when it comes out next week. So I know, I can't wait. So I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to take a nap, because tomorrow I know he has some stuff to do. So whether I want to take a nap when I get home and then watch it late night so I don't have to worry about the kids, because Denzel kind of crazy in the movies and I don't need Ziny Money watching it. But yeah, so I'm probably going to go home and take a nap. But yeah, we got date night planned for next week to go see The Equalizer. So I won't be hanging out with y'all next weekend, okay? So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. If you have, like I said, if you have questions, this is just a general Q&A open session. If you guys have no questions, this is not going to be very informative and not very fun. And we're going to go over to TikTok and we're going to play TikTok quizzes. You vote for a nap first? Yeah, I think I want to take a nap. Oh, that is me live. I'm like, huh? That was the morning motivation that she just commented on. Um, okay, wait. I did have some questions that I had to answer. Hold on. I'm trying to get to what time is your midday live normally? I try to go like based off of my analytics, it's like my peak time is anywhere between 10 and 12, like for me to start it. So it really depends. Oh, look, everyone calls me King is on. So on those days, I will say I'll start my live a little bit later, kind of after I watch Dear Business Owners Live. So on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm normally starting sometime after 10, unless like I have like a call or something like that. But my best time, according to my analytics on YouTube and Facebook, is between 10 and 12. And when I do those, I don't get like if I do it like 12:30, 1 o'clock, Facebook will make my video like private because I guess they're not used to me being on during that time. So I try and go live during that time frame. Oh, but I am trying something new come September, and I will have set times because y'all know I look. I go live when I feel like it because y'all not paying for these. So I don't like to feel like I'm stuck to a certain schedule. Like I schedule paid classes. I normally don't schedule live, but I need to test out a theory. I can't call myself a professor if I'm not researching kind of everything. I just stay stuck in my ways. And I need if I want to help others. So there are some people that want to have YouTubes or they want to have Facebook pages. So I want to see the difference in engagement if I schedule and there is like a certain time and people expect to see me on, so they're looking for me during that time frame. So I want to just kind of test my analytics and test my numbers during that time. So for September, I'm actually going to do dedicated times and just hope and pray that I can stick to those times. I wonder if something's going on over here. Okay, wait. I need for you guys over here to kind of wave. I need someone to say hello or something in the chat because I can't tell if okay, there's one. I was like, wait a minute now, what's going on over here? So the videos that Facebook did not give us access to when you were live, where can we watch the replay? YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Ooh. It all depends. Like if it was a silhouette one, a silhouette studio one, it would be on Silhouettes Anonymous. If it wasn't, it would be on Honest Speak. So you're going to Honest Speak and you're going to check what the heck was that? You're going to go to where it says live because if you just go to video, oh, someone asked me that too. That leads into a good question. Someone asked me that before. They was like, wait a minute, I'm on your YouTube, but I don't see any of like the content and like the videos that you've done. So if you go to like our actual like page, like you click on it and it'll tell you like videos, it'll say live, post, community, something like that, because the majority of my content is live and not preloaded videos. So the pre-recorded and like uploads will be under videos. So if you're trying to find something where you like watch part of it, you need to go back and find it, or you just want to see what I did for the week, you have to click on the live one and then it'll show you all the live videos from that week or like, and so forth and so on. Okay, perfect. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on over here? All right. So I'm not sure if she came on. Someone asked on a post the differences between our tacky paper and our fast dry. It says it on our website. Tacky paper is for fabrics. Some people like the tacky paper. I was just talking to someone from Close Prints, and she likes the tacky paper because if she's doing front and back, she can press it, flip the shirt over, and of course the paper was still she doesn't have to worry about an extra layer or an extra piece of butcher paper, and then she'll press the back. So that's actually a good way to use the tacky paper, but it creates a temporary tack. It's only for fabrics. If you're doing can coolers, lanyards, shirts, mouse pads, anything with fabric. And then fast dry is general purpose. It's for everything. It's my preferred one. I don't use the tacky paper on shirts. I use the fast dry. So that was what, around like 50 minutes when I answer that. So I can tell her, go to this video to the 50-minute mark, and that's where that answer will be. Oh, wow. 6,000 likes. Thank you guys so very much for double tapping. I didn't even notice that. That kind of caught me off guard. Mm, okay. All right. Any other questions? If there are no questions, I'm gonna hop off of here. Told y'all this is the Freestyle Friday. I answer your questions, your topics. Um, it's always amazing to me, when you guys don't have questions, but you're kind of in groups and things like that. And it's like I'm struggling with something, or we make comments, certain people make comments about gatekeeping, and you have someone that's saying, hey, pick my brain of this 20 plus years of experience. But I'm not going to pull no teeth. I'm not going to twist your arm to ask a question. I'm just here to provide help and assistance. Like I said, whether it's a specific question or if you have like a topic that you've been interested in, you've been watching content on, you just want to hear my perspective, that's what these sessions are for. Does your Photoshop essentials go over sizing in the course? What do you mean as far as like sizing? I mean, I show you what is gatekeeping. Oh, well, yeah, what is gatekeeping? So I'm not sure what you mean as far as sizing. Do you mean like how to size for a shirt or like a tumbler? I mean, I show you how to go to transform and change the size of things. What the hell is gatekeeping? People use that term when they're like, you have this information, they want the information, and they feel like, oh well, you're keeping it to yourself, you're not sharing it with the community, you're not sharing it with the masses. It's enough money out here for everyone. Why aren't you giving me the secret sauce? So it's refusal. People consider that to be refusal to give out the secret sauce. I noticed when sizing in Photoshop for either a shirt or wait, I noticed when sizing, there is a huge difference when printed. So I do point out, like, you have to look and see, how can I put it? Whether or not you're, like, when you're doing the sizes, is that in pixels? Is it in inches? It's not necessarily a class that's about designing. It's about learning the software. I am an instructor that is a firm believer, and you can't just really jump into it and say, okay, I want to design, I want to size it up. You have to understand the tools and functions and how they work. So that's going to always be the foundation. And that's going to be the first thing that I teach is learn the tools and functions, learn where they're at, learn how to access certain things. And then once we go do that, then we can kind of focus on designs and sizing. I don't really print a lot of designs from Photoshop. I really just don't. But it just really depends on one, how you set your design page up. Did you just go and, when you go to the home screen, it says like new, what did you put there? Are you designing for it to be 13 by 19? Are you designing something for a specific size? That's one of the, another reason why some people like, Silhouette Studio is because like you really see it. Like when you click on an element, you actually see the size of it. So some people like that for that component. Whereas with Photoshop, you have to make sure that that window is open, your properties window, so that you can see the size of things. Let's see. Does it show this one? Yeah, so you have to just have it open. Like this one says it's like 4 inches by 7. And if I go Control T, you have to look at, like when you're doing it, it's like a little box at the top, and that's going to tell you what the size of it is. So you just have to really pay attention to that. Okay, so you were using Photoshop, saving, and then printing from Silhouette. So now you're not just doing it. So that's a totally different situation because you're taking it from one program and then taking it into another. So if you did not trim your pixels to where it was the exact size when you open it up in Silhouette Studio, and let's say you had it set to like 13 by 19, but your image was like smaller, and then you saved it, you're going to have all of those extra pixels around it if it wasn't like right to the edge. So it won't save just as like that little piece. It's going to save with all of the extra pixels around it as well. So if you then bring it into Silhouette Studio and you look at that and like, okay, I'm going to resize it. Yes, it's going to be different, or it may appear to be smaller. So you have to remember to trim your edges. If not, it's going to account for all of that. She's like, oh yeah, I learned that the hard way. Let's see. Hell, some of them don't either, but won't admit it and then talk down to us that really don't. Yeah. All right, so we're having fun over here. I'm going to stay on TikTok. They have no questions over here. Over on Facebook and YouTube, the questions have basically dialed down over here. So we're going to go and say goodbye to YouTube and Facebook. Thank you guys so very much for joining. Don't forget to visit the website, shop.hsink365.com. That's where you're going to find our sublimation paper, sublimation ink, all of our classes. It is HS Ink Month. Next week, actually, what is that? Monday, it's HS Ink Day. I don't know what it is like this year. It's not, I really don't see how people do like the whole big anniversary celebration like every single year. Like it was cool the first year, second year we did some stuff. I really had nothing like planned. I'm like, do companies really like go all out and celebrate like their anniversary every single year? So this year was kind of like, we've been doing this for 3 years. So I didn't have anything like major plan like we did, have like the big giveaways and all that stuff. But I will do something because Monday is officially 3 years from the launch of the Honestly Speaking brand. So we may do like a subathon and just do a bunch of stuff with the ink and paper. I'll probably do some live giveaways of just like do it on live for giveaways of the ink and paper. I just didn't do the whole raffle thing and all that stuff. It's like, I know I can't keep up with that every single year trying to remember to do that. But Monday is HS Ink Day. Woohoo! So yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Not you guys, don't go anywhere. But I will see you guys on Monday. And until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. I guess I probably should start off my scheduling then, since I'll probably post it this weekend and schedule it out so that people know when I'll be live on Monday. So be on the lookout for that. Peace.